Hi there guys, Tom Quayle here for Sound Effects Premiere in Ormskirk. This time I'm back to do another demo, and this time we've got the fabulous TC Electronic PolyTune Clip-on. Now, if you think back to the original PolyTune, it was pretty big, although at the time it seemed really small. It was a full-size pedal, and then they miniaturized it with the TC PolyTune Mini. And now we've got the clip-on version. It's absolutely minute and looks gorgeous. The actual unit itself has got this stunning full-size LCD display, which is every bit as bright and every bit as readable as the full-size or the larger PolyTune tuners. It's got a few different functions. It's got a strobe function and a standard tuning function, plus obviously the PolyTune function in both modes. And then it has an option to do detuned tuning, so you can go to E flat or D flat all the way down to sort of A flat and beyond if you really want to, if you're using kind of extended range guitars or if you're using kind of detuned or baritone instruments. So that's really cool. Let's have a look at the display here. So basically you can see as I strum my open strings, there we get the PolyTune function, so you can see all 6 strings lighting up as I play. So and if the readout is below or above, it means that basically the string is out of tune. So all greens is good, and we're almost pretty much all greens there. Now, as with all other polytuners, you play individual strings, and you can see there we get the readout of the note, and we get whether we're in tune or not. Okay, this is the standard tuning mode. Now, some cool things. Super bright LED display. So on dark stages or badly lit stages, or where you've got smoke machines going, that kind of thing for pro guys who are playing in shows, you're always going to be able to read this on stage. It's also a big display and it's very simple to read. Gives you your note name and whether you're in tune or not. Really, really simple, okay? The PolyTune functionality is as good as it ever was. It's just, you know, somehow they're defying physics and they're able to tell all 6 strings apart. No idea how. Now, another mode we've got, if I just show you the detuning mode. So here, by pressing this little button, we can select different tunings. So we can go down, as you can see here, as I go through. There's just loads. So we've got E flat, D, D flat, so on and so forth. And then there's even further detunings as we so desire, which is great. Then we leave that, we're gonna go to E, and it flashes a few times, and then we're back into our standard kind of standard tuning, basically. Now the other button on here, the other button on here is this strobe button mode. If I press it twice, we then get this display which tells us we're in strobe mode. Now a lot of people find that strobe tuning is more accurate. Basically strobe tuning works on the premise that when the strobing stops, you're in tune. So if I play my G string, you can see here we've not got that much movement going on. As I detune, we get the indicator, the red indicator telling us we're flat, and the strobing tells us how much we are flat by. As I tune back up again to G, there we go. So tiny, tiny, tiny bit of movement means that we're basically in tune. Strobe tuners are generally, as I say, considered to be more accurate. So again, we can kind of switch between those 2 modes and go back to standard tuning mode. And there we go. So flashes a few times, back to our standard tuning mode. So really, really compact, really good looking tuner, very light, very well made with a very good, if I just take this off and show you, a nice kind of metal clasp there. Really, really easy to attach. Will attach to any guitars and they're rubberized on the end, so you're not going to damage your guitar in any way, shape or form. And yeah, it comes with a battery. It's going to last for hours and hours and hours and hours. A little on-off switch on the top there. There we go. Cool little intro sequence just to boot the thing up. So yeah, that's the TC Electronic PolyTune Clip-on. Probably the best clip-on tuner out there, and obviously the PolyTune functionality is absolutely superb. So my name's Tom Quayle here for Sound Effects Premiere. Hope you've enjoyed this little demo, and I will see you next time, guys. Cheers.